guys, welcome back to another weekly outlook video. So this week I'm going to go through EU, GU, GJ, USDCAD, gold and US30 because I believe those are the main ones people trade anyway. So starting with EU, of course, because that's the only pair I trade. As you can see, it's quite messy on the daily. So if I just clear this out quickly while I go through the daily. Daily is bearish. As you can see, this is the daily range that we're in, daily premium discount. We haven't hit the 50% of it yet, which is there's a refined area here and up here within this daily range. And then obviously this is daily extreme. This is the daily protected, daily target. So right now you can see that we're in this range of sorts because we haven't broken this high or, below this low yet. And as you can see on Thursday, we had a massive push to the downside, but we didn't close below this low. And then on Friday, we tried to push up, but then obviously after NFP, it just pushed down again. So bearish on a daily, on the 4-hour bearish. Oh, sorry. On the 4-hour, quickly, 4-hour, this is the 4-hour leg, 4-hour protected, 4-hour and daily target is the same. Internally, 4-hour has broken structure to the upside, but we have had no candle body close. And then obviously here we spiked the lows, but I don't think we broke this. No, we haven't broken this 15-minute demand. So it shifted back bearish here. We had a 4-hour break of structure here, change of character there, and then obviously came back to the 4-hour supply zone on Friday. So yeah, bearish on 4-hour as well. On the 1-hour, but technically that, just give me 1 second. This is the 4-hour protected as well, actually, because we've shifted 4-hour on the thing. But then this is the actual leg, because this is like the 4-hour internal structure. Anyway, on the 1-hour, this was the 1-hour leg that we were in last week on Thursday, and I was predicted for this one or this supply zone to be here. As you can see, this is quite low and it just hit 50% of the equilibrium, so it was less probable. So it was this one or that one. As you can see here, we did react and give a reaction to supply failure. So then a demand was created on the 15-minute, which you could have taken to the upside to this as the first target. And then obviously this would be the final target. At the moment, you can see 1-hour shifted bearish again, change of character here, and then break of structure here with this strong bearish momentum. On the 15-minute... Yeah, so yeah, this is the 1-hour protected at the moment. This is the 1-hour target because this was from this leg and we're still within this range. We haven't broken out the target the low yet. So if we do break, then this would be the new protected. So we go on to 15. 15, we have the extreme, obviously, and then here we have a flip zone that we can take it from, and then this is the most current 15-minute range. As you can see, we didn't close with a candle body. But we're still within. No, we haven't. We're still within a 5-minute range here. But as you can see, all time frames are bearish, so we want to look for sells. So either this is protected and continues lower, or this would react and then give a supply failure, and then we can look for buys into this demand. But this demand isn't as high probable because it's just in the middle of the 15-minute, 50% of the premium discount, which is right here. So price needs to basically push more than 50% of this 15-minute buy to sell wicks. So this is the most probable one at the moment, but we want to see how they react when they come into these areas, especially here. So let's see, it could just react from here or push up or, just melt from here. To take the lows. So that's my view on EU. So we're bearish at the moment. So sells all the way. Next pair, GU. So let's just, where is it gone? Oh, here it is. On the daily, let's see what's happening. Oh, we've actually just melted on GU. Okay, so on the daily, just delete all this stuff. Haven't gone on this pair for a long time actually. Okay, let's just delete that anyway. So on the 4 hour, we've obviously broken structure downside again. So that's this is the daily break, and then daily break. So the range would be from this high to this low at the moment, but this is not a confirmed low yet because we haven't actually pulled back. So this is just 1 day worth of pullback. So there is a sweep here, and then obviously there's a daily supply here. However, as you can see, it's not really in the premium leg, so it's not that high probable. But obviously you can still react from it. Let's go on the 4 hour. So at the moment, all time frames are bearish. As you can see, did we break this low? Let's see. Yeah, we did. But there's nothing to the left that you can look at, so we just have to trade with the trend. So this is the 4. Okay, so we know this is the high and this is the low. Let me just do that because it's quite messy. We've had the sweep of the high and then break to the downside. So this is the 4 hour. 4 hour with some liquidity here to be taken. But so obviously we want to focus on what current price action is doing. Because obviously there's prices up here that it could react from, but this is the 4 hour leg. So 4 hour protected, 4 hour target. Oh, 4 hour target is actually here. May just break when market opens. But this is the 4 hour range right now, so we want to trade in the current range. Protected. So we do have another area here that you could react from this 4 hour. As you can see, sweep and break of structure. So, oops, 4 hour here. So this is the 4 hour range. And then on the 1 hour, let's go on the 1 hour. Okay, on the 1 hour, this area is still nice because look, we had the sweep of the high and then break of structure here. And then let's see, I think this is a flip reaction. We barely tapped into it, so we could see a reaction from this area as well. Let's just change that to demand. Let's send the 15. Oh wait, let's see which one's clearer. Yeah, because we have this reaction to this demand. Yeah, so either here or this extreme up here. But let's go back on the 1 hour. 1 hour is quite bearish. As you can see, this is the 1 hour target and this is the 1 hour protected at the moment. So if you just focus on what price is actually doing at the moment, we have a break here and then a break here, but no candle body close on the second break, and then possibly a supply respect here. Yeah, just about supply. And then at the moment, obviously, this is not caused for NFP, this is NFP. And then obviously we have this 1 hour here, but you have to keep in mind that there are equal highs here. So price could wick up higher to this, because this 15-minute is not tapped into yet. Yeah, see, we have this really nice refined 15. So I wouldn't look for here because it's too obvious, but obviously it can still react. But if you look here, there's quite a nice area of inducement. So hopefully we can see some reaction down here. But obviously it's a 86, 86 pip move up. So we want to try to catch either some buys to the upside, so we can take advantage of that before selling. So that's the next possible area. Because there are areas like here, this buy to sell wick, and then this area here from this 15-minute leg. But yeah, you just have to see where and how we are priced within the range. So at the moment, this would be the high that I need to see to be broken to take any buys. So let me just do that. Okay. So ideally, you can see price reacting from this supply at the moment, this mini 15-minute supply. Whether it will hold or fail, we'll see on Monday. I mean, later when we open. So either price can react and then go higher, and then we can take the flip zone from here or the extreme here, and then trade higher into either this area. You can do the first target, because I think it's about, if it comes back to here, it's about 30 pips, so that's more than enough. And then obviously here as well, because this is some buy to sell wicks here. Let's see, yeah, 5-minute demand here. And then this would be the reaction, but obviously there's this price here with some inducement, and then obviously this area. So ideally this area would be nice for sells, but like I said, you still have to look for a reaction in there to see if it wants to continue. Okay, so sells on GU as well, but buys in the meantime into an area above. So let's go on to the next pair, GBPJPY USD. Starting on the daily again. GJ is quite rangy. So on the daily, we've had the breaker structure here. We reacted to something here before. Breaker structure on the daily, but no candle body, and as you can see, we've been retracing ever since. Oops. We've had a daily shift to the downside, because this was supposed to be the daily target. Daily target, and this was the daily protected. Yeah, this is the daily protected. So we're still within this range, essentially. Well, as you can see, we've shifted daily. On the daily, we've shifted to downside. Is this a sweep or... Yes, oops. So this was a sweep. And then obviously we have this daily supply here. Obviously there's an inducement there, so yeah, because it's quite range at the moment. I would wait for it to break this range before, taking any positions. Range. Oh, it doesn't have a range. Yeah, so this is the range that we're in. The highs are not broken, the lows are not broken. So either it, which is quite a nice liquidity bit. So you can either see price spike up here, and then obviously induce early buyers and then get taken out, and then obviously it'll continue lower. And then this would be the daily target if it does break this range. Well, the low would be the target here. But otherwise it can sweep the lows and then go higher from here. But I don't see any specific, because this is all liquidity to me. So let's go on the 4 hour. Maybe we can trade something on the 4 hour. 4 hours still messy at the moment. As you can see, we've had a shift here. So the extreme would be, it just got tapped into here, but it hasn't created a new high yet. So this is the range that we're in. So it changed internally here as well. So I guess this would be the 4 hour demand. As you can see, we haven't reached into it yet, so we could possibly sweep all this liquidity and then react from here. If I just do that, so you can see that it's been mitigated. Mitigated, and then... So yeah, this would be the liquidity sweep, and then see a lower time frame reaction, and then go into higher supply areas. At the moment, 1 hour has shifted bearish here. Reaction to here, I can see. And then we shifted here as well. So we could see a reaction from here. Reaction from here, from the supply, or something higher. That's not too clean at the moment. It's really wicky. Or just take the whole 4 hour actually, to be safer. Yeah, because this is the 1 hour shift here. Wrong button, sorry. Yeah, so this is the 1 hour supply. And another supply here. So at the moment, supply is in control, and then obviously this would be the target. Yeah, so let's see if we have any reactions here. But at the moment, it's quite rangy on GJ. Okay, next one, USDCAD. I think I'm spending too much time on it. USDCAD. Oh, what did I mark that on? Was that the 4 hour? I don't remember marking this one, not gonna lie. As you can see, it's... Oh, the 1 hour, the extreme. Yeah, because we broke structure here. Okay, that's fine. So, on the daily, you can see that it's quite rangy. We haven't really broken any significant highs or lows, because we can see that we've broken... Oh my gosh, what's going on? So here is one break to the upside. And then another break to the upside. And then another break to the upside here. However, all this is, you can see, is quite obvious as a trendline liquidity. But at the moment we are bullish, sorry. So this might not hold. Shifted here on the daily. That's why I think I marked that on. But yeah, these were my daily areas. I suppose I was looking for this to be taken, but I meant this low to be taken, but it didn't come back for us, I suppose. But this is a daily range, so if we want to follow daily structure, this is our daily target. So in theory, this supply shouldn't hold, and then the daily low, daily protected would be here. The daily protected, daily target, and then let's go on the 4 hour. 4 hour was bearish, bullish, sorry. You can see shift here, shifted here, and then continuing shifting. And at the moment, this is one leg to me. So the 4 hour leg is actually to me, because we haven't had a significant pullback. So this is like pauses in the market. So yes, within 50% off the premium discount. So let's just move that over. Yeah, because this would have been my 4 hour. as well. And then most recently would be this. But as you can see, all these areas have some sort of liquidity below them. So I think on the daily, is this one leg? If I do this daily leg from here to up here. No. Give me one moment. Because we shifted 4 hour bullish on there, so this is the leg. So this is the whole leg. This is the low, and then this is the high. So obviously this is not hyperable because it's not in the discount range. So obviously there's this liquidity here to be swept, so this is quite, these two are the most hyperable ones, so let's just delete that one for now. And then on the 1 hour we've shifted, no, we haven't shifted bearish yet. We're still respecting this demand up here, but you could see a deeper push back into this, which it did tap into actually, never mind. But then liquidity is there. At the moment there's nothing too much on USD CAD, to be honest. It's just bearish. I mean, it's just bullish. But on the 15 minute we've shifted, the order flow is bearish on the 15 minute. So we've had a shift here. I guess it's a respect of this flip. And then another break would be here, and then I guess it would be respected here. Was it respected? No. So this is the 15 minute I would look for to sell from, with some liquidity here, and then target these lows. Yeah, because 15 minute is bearish at the moment. On. Yeah, just bearish at the moment. So we want to see something in here or a failure of supply, so we can look for more buys to continue to the upside. But we've swept the 50%, so we could still look for longs. But the target is here at the moment. But you can see order flow is bearish at the moment, so we want to follow what the trend is doing at the moment, but be keeping in mind the high time frame areas. So yeah, that's my view on USD CAD. I'm bullish on higher time frame, like daily and above, but on 15 minute I'm bearish. Let me just drink some water first. And the next is gold. On the daily, don't think I've been on the daily for some long time. Yeah. Okay, so since my last outlook, we have the daily range. So the daily range has not been broken yet, so this is still the target and this is still the protected. Reacted to something in the 50%, I guess from here on the daily. Nothing too clear on the daily. Let me just check 4 hour. Not the 4 hour fine, but the 4 hour range was tapped into, which is the supply failure. I mean the demand failure, which is fine. So let me just come out on daily. Yeah, so daily still bearish. This is still the target. Quite close to the target. But on internally, we have broken structure as well. Let me just delete all that. On the daily, we've broken internally, so this is a daily supply we can look at, and then obviously the daily extreme. Yeah, so this is the two areas I would look at. On the 4 hour, messy actually. On the 4 hour, we're bearish. Still the same area actually I would look for to buy to sell from. This is the 4 hour leg. So anything up here would be ideal. So either here. That's not really clear flip zone. So there is a demand here and then there's the flip zone here, but I would still look for something higher. So on the 4 hour is bearish. We want to look for sells, ideally in this area or, you know, above here. Nothing too clean for me actually. On the 15-minute, current order flow is bullish. So if you look here, it's quite minor. You can't really see. But here's the first shift. We have, yeah, this is the first shift of bearishness. I meant bullishness, sorry. I'm just getting my words mixed up. And then obviously this was during, and then I would ideally like to see price come back lower before going higher. But I want to see how it reacts because you can see on the 15-minute it shifted bearish again. So I want to see how it reacts from this 15-minute supply. Because I think this supply has been tapped into as well. Yeah, just about. So 15-minute respect of supply, and then obviously this would be where we want to look for entries. So we want to see something lower, but I can't really see anything significant on the one, not even on the 1 hour. Not gonna try and force an area on the charts because I actually legitimately cannot see anything clean. Because you can see this is the 1 hour break of structure as well. So then I guess we're reacting from this 1 hour supply, which is, so we could see lower prices and then 1 hour target would be here. And then 1 hour projection would be there. But other than that, there's nothing really clean. I haven't traded gold in a long time. But yeah, nothing really stands out to me. But this is the current range I would see myself trading in. Unless there's this refined 30-minute, I suppose. But refining it too much is bad sometimes, because sometimes it doesn't even hit the refined. But let's just leave it as 1 hour, which is this whole candle. I would like a engulfed candle, which is not even on the 30. Let's see on the 45. Nothing. The candles aren't really too clean for me. Yeah, we'll just go with this for the time being. 1 hour for the time being. And then obviously if it breaks, then we can see, I guess, early sellers being swept, and then we can look for something here. If it does come back to here. If it doesn't, then obviously we'll just continue looking for buys. But next, gold. Oh wait, I'm on gold already, sorry. US30. Type. One moment. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. On the daily, I don't really trade this. Oh, look, some nice areas that I've marked on from my previous forecasts. it's approaching this level. Because we had the daily shift bearish, bullish. So we can see this area was a nice demand zone, and then if it wanted to sell, because obviously overall, if you zoom out, we are quite bearish. So it barely tapped into that, but it swept this liquidity. But yeah, it came into the whole daily range from here. Yeah, and then it swept that. So I guess that's valid. And then as you can see, we're bearish at the moment. So internally we've turned bullish, but I doubt this would hold. So we can keep that in mind because it can be used as a reaction point because this is a daily point of interest. So on the 4 hour, 4 hour is bearish, but I can't see anything clean. Because this was my old demand, you can see that it reacted, and then this caused the flip, which is the extreme up here. So we can look for sells from here, but that's quite far away. I highly doubt the price is going to come back here. Here we did have a reaction, a flip reaction, I mean. So I would go for this. Up here. Or up here, but that's so far up, I don't think price would come back up. And then we had a 4 hour shift here as well, a mini one. Let's just mark that on. So we could see a reaction from here as well on the 4 hour, before going lower too, because the 4 hour refined is up here, and then this would sweep this this liquidity here. But right now, let's focus on, you know, what's happening currently, which is bearish on the 4 hour. So this is the one leg. I would say this is the leg that I would look to trade in. And then you can see there's a sweep, but we haven't. Oh, we did break structure. We had a sweep here and then break structure. So if you go down on the 1 hour, perhaps we'll find something to trade from. 4 hour here, and then 1 hour would be here. As you can see, because we had a sweep here. But overall we are bearish, so I would look for buys. Oh my god, look for sells. For sells indeed. But there's no inducement, so I'll wait for some false change of character here. Early sellers to be swept, or the first tap to be swept, and then we can look for something, unless it comes back to this higher supply area that we can look for. But this is the current range that we're in, so we don't want to focus too much on what's happening up here. We just want to focus on, you know, what's happening currently, because obviously we're intraday traders, scalpers, so we don't need to look that far back. You can see, yeah, we've shifted on the 15-minute here. To look for buys, I would ideally look for a shift here. It's not really a clean, but this is the most recent high that caused the low. Yeah, because you can see on the 7-minute, this is a nice area here. That's reacted from it and caused the break. So if I want to look for buys, I would wait for this to be broken. But this is a quick one on the US30 because nothing's really happening. I just want to look for sells. I'm gonna look for sells because the daily, where's the daily gone? So if I drag this over, the daily is quite well, not that close, but ideally sells from here and then go down there. But we'll see what happens on Monday morning. Yeah, so that's my outlooks for those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. Yeah, so bearish on most pairs actually. EU was bearish. GU is bearish. And then US30 thing is, US30 should work opposite to EU and GU, the majors, but at the moment they're working together. So let's see how it works. Let's see how price plays out. We just want to see how it reacts from the supplies and demand areas before taking any trade. So yeah, hopefully the analysis will, the forecast will play out for next week when we come back to revisit for the new week. But yeah, I hope you all have a good trading week, and comment below which pairs you want to see next week as well. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching.